What is going on, guys? I believe it's all in day 135, something like that. Let's go over what we were seeing today, what actually happened and what played out. This looks terrible. Let me just say that straight up. This looks awful. So coming into today, right? We had broken structure on the 4-hour with this candle on Tuesday. We had some good draws to the downside here. We also had some good draws to the upside as well. A lot of LR right here, and price came up and took that immediately. We're also bearish on the 4-hour due to this 8 o'clock candle, or the 1-hour. And on ES here, it was pretty much the same. We were inversing these 4-hour gaps here with this 4-hour candle, and then on the hourly, 8 o'clock, broke structure to the downside. LR here as well. Actually, well, ES had actually made S&T with the 8 o'clock. So if we zoom in here, price opened, came up, and I was looking for shorts today off of this 15-minute gap right here, and seeing if that was getting respected. Ended up absolutely just getting ripped through, and so we ended up just taking out all these draws to the upside on the left here. Pretty much just this one, I believe, on ES. On NQ, we had all of these. All right. So all of these draws, right? A lot of stacked LR. And so I saw that and I was like, okay, we could potentially be getting some type of long here. Even though the higher time frame was bearish, I was willing to take those longs if presented. But we broke structure right out of the upside at 9:30. We ended up retracing an equilibrium, right, coming in. But that 9:30 candle had already taken out one draw. Right here. And ended up coming down into equilibrium right here. And we didn't even get an entry whatsoever until price took these draws in liquidity, took the last draw, dumped. So no entry was presented for longs, and so I was like, okay, great. Maybe we get shorts. Maybe we get an entry for shorts because we just took out all this liquidity to the upside, all the LR, and hopefully we can take a short down to these lows. But that didn't work out so well. It was already around 10:30. I had this plotted out. If you didn't see this line, this equilibrium here, I had this plotted out. And I saw it coming into it, saw it kind of respecting a little bit. I threw up a mock trade just to see if price was going to come up in here and come down. We didn't get actually any type of entry confirmation at all. It would have been until 11:15 or somewhere around here, but even then would have gotten stopped out. Yeah, I don't know, this looks pretty hideous to me. Nothing was setting up smoothly. Very sporadic and just all around a terrible looking day. These past couple days have just been looking like that in general. You can see on ES, same shit. Thought it was going to come into the equilibrium. Maybe it's going to respect it. But yeah, oh yeah, ES did actually come down, take out my draw. So if we had waited, like I said, around 9:16, 9:15 right here, traded that. Could have banged on that. But then again, it's outside of my session time. I decided to get off that time due to the fact that price is a bit choppy. Yeah, so 11:13, 11:15. Yeah, would have looked good. Would have looked good. That would have played out. Looks like the best trade of the day. We respected the 5-minute. This is what I was looking for at the end of my session. We didn't end up getting it. Like I said, at the end of my session. Clear SMT at the highs. Would have been great. Honestly, that was low-key crazy banger right here. Maybe I should be staying on a little bit longer. Now I'm seeing this at 11. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of setups a lot later after my session time, but I personally don't like to trade anytime after 11. It's just a bit slow for me, but everybody has their own thing. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you, man. It's just like recently price has been super slow, super ugly. This month of August is just not it, man. Just not it. I will say, despite not trading that much in August, I've taken what is it, 6, 7 trades. Out of the whole month, it just nothing has been really popping out like that, This whole entire week I haven't taken a single trade. It's just been super ugly. And like I said, last week was the best trade setup I've seen the whole entire month on Wednesday. And I haven't seen anything like that since. I haven't seen anything align or anything play out within my strategy. So just been taking a step back and preserving capital, preserving my sanity, and keeping it strong. Because honestly, I've learned by now that it is just not worth it taking a trade that is just totally outside of your strategy, totally outside of everything that you've been working on. Not only does it drain you mentally, but it drains your account, your balance. But most of all, the mental part is really what gets to me, and I don't like to feel that way at all. I don't think anybody likes to feel that way. So, been very cautious, very delicate with the trades that I take, because this month, the previous months have just not been very good. But that being said, I think it's a good way to reflect, a good way to take a step back and see what's going on, not being so go. Part of this trading shit is just sitting here and doing nothing for a couple of days, weeks, maybe months, not taking that trade because you haven't seen anything that is working for you and working for your system and strategy. So, being this patient is going to pay off in the end. And who knows, it could even lead me to something greater. But I'm just building these skills now to later elevate myself for the results that I want. But what I'm focused on is just conserving my energy, my time, my capacity to trade better trades, because simply it isn't worth stressing over a trade that isn't good or isn't even within your strategy. And that's what being profitable comes with, is these boring ass months, because it has been boring as fuck, I will tell you. But nonetheless, it feels good because I know that I'm doing everything I should be doing correctly. That being said, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.